I see so many people working with Claude Code in the terminal the wrong way. I had to make a video to show you the correct way of using the terminal to work with Claude Code. Welcome to the video series where we spend just a couple of minutes of your day to improve your skills with AI. In this video, we're going to talk about whether it's better to use VS Code in the terminal or a dedicated terminal app to run Claude Code. We're going to talk about organization and file structure on your computer to dramatically improve your experience when you're working with AI. Then we're going to cover the few commands that you're going to need to know to navigate the terminal properly on your computer. And then we're going to do a very quick demo to show you how easy it is to get started building with Claude Code. So first we're going to talk about using the terminal inside of VS Code to run Claude Code from. Unless you're editing the code yourself, there's really no use in using the terminal inside of Claude Code. Take a look at my screen. I'm running a dedicated terminal app here. This is Ghostty, and this is the way that I like to have my computer set up when I'm working with my terminal. I'll have my terminal on the right side, my file tree on the left side, and right now you can see that we are in the tilde, which just means we are inside of our highest level folder, our home folder on our computer. And if we want to change directories, that means go inside of a different folder, which is typically how you're going to be running Claude Code. You're going to be running Claude Code from within a very specific project on your computer, not usually from this folder. You're not usually going to want to run Claude Code from within the parent folder of your computer. You're going to start a new project inside of a file, and then you're going to run Claude Code from within that project. So say we want to change directories, we want to go into the documents folder of our computer. We can type CD, which just means change directory, and then we can drag the documents folder here, which has our file path. Doesn't matter how you get the file path. You can type it, you can sing it, you can write it in a love note. It doesn't matter. Just get the file path here. I find that dragging it is often the easiest way for me to get directly to the folder I want to get to. So just drag it in. Go ahead and hit enter. Now you can see we are inside documents. Great. So that's basically just the same thing as having documents highlighted here. And now we have access to all of the content within documents. If I want to change directories again, and I want to go to my code folder, which is where I keep all of my code projects. And this is segueing nicely into point 2, which is organization. You need to be organized in order to effectively leverage your experience with AI. So now that you can see that we're inside of my code folder, which is basically the same thing as having this highlighted, now I have access to all the different files and folders within. Okay, so now that we have access to all these projects, let's go ahead and jump into a project. Let's say Cortina, for example. File path is clean. Now that I'm inside of Cortina, which is basically, again, the same as highlighting Cortina right here, and I can run Claude from within this folder because that's where all of the project files are stored, and this is what makes this project up. Yes, I trust this folder. Beautiful. Okay, now I have successfully started to run Claude Code from within the correct project. When I'm done with this project, I've done what I needed to do. I've built a website. Everything's looking good. I can run /exit. Great. Now I'm back out of Claude and I'm again inside of this folder, but I'm not running Claude anymore. So that's a big distinction. What you really need to do in order to work effectively with Claude Code on your computer to build projects like this, go ahead and create a folder where you're going to keep all of your projects and keep all of your projects named however you like, but you don't want to run Claude from the parent level of your computer. So we don't want to run Claude from here, but we want to run Claude from within the project that we're working in. And then when we're done inside that project, type exit and say it's time to go work on a new project. Now we want to work on Flower Bunny. We can just go ahead and change directories into that project so that we can have access to that project. And this one, for example, actually has too many nested projects, but this is actually where we would want to be. So let's go ahead and change directory to that, just so you can see how easy it is to navigate inside of your terminal. CD, change directory. That'll just take you to a new directory. All you need to do is make sure that the file path is correct. That's how you navigate the terminal to the project that you want to run Claude Code from within to successfully build that project with Claude Code. I hope this video was helpful. If you found value in this, come join us in the school community. It's totally free right now, and we talk about stuff like this every day where we share wins, create community, and just generally use AI to build things and make money. Thanks.